It was a summer evening. Klosner was in his room. He began to examine the black box, checking the interior parts with his diagram, murmuring to himself.
Ah, there you are. Oh, yes. Yes. Hey, where's my diagram? Oh, there you are.
Suddenly, a tall man came in.
Hello, Klosner.
Hi, Scott.
So, how has your thought been behaving? Does it still make you talk like a parrot?
I'm fine, Scott. Thank you.
Calm down, man. Hey, what is this? A giant radio? A coffin for yourself? I suppose you are not that small.
None of a business course. Scott, get the hell out of here.
Oh, alright, I'm sorry. So, what actually is this thing?
It is something related to sound.
Well, I don't disturb you then. Where your thought is. Alright. What is it ready for?
Fine, I'll tell you. Look, our ears can only detect certain range of pitch of sound. Higher or lower than that range, we cannot detect the sound.
I support. Parrot ears are different from humans.
Scott, it is enough. I'm serious.
Okay. Sorry. Continue, please.
So, I believe that there's a whole world of sound around us that we cannot detect it. But now, we may be able to hear the sound.
With these things?
Yes. This is my sound machine. It is designed to pick up certain range of higher range of pitch of sound that our ears cannot detect. And tonight I'm going to put it on a try.
Well, I wish you luck. Oh, I must go now. Bye.
Goodbye.
Later, he decided to move it out to his garden for a better reception. Carefully, he moved the machine out of his house. Then fetches a pair of earphones. He carefully tunes the machine over a different range of pitch, hoping to detect any sound. Over the fence, his neighbor, Mrs. Saunders, was cutting roses in her garden. Suddenly, Klosner hears a shriek. Ah! Ah! He was frightened. There was no one around except Mrs. Saunders, and it was certainly not her. He carefully examined her mood. Ah! Ah!
Stop! Stop right now, Mrs. Saunders.
Good evening, Miss Klosner. What's the matter?
You've got to believe me, Mrs. Saunders. I just heard the roses screaming in pain.
Oh, really? Roses don't scream like you, Mr. Klosner.
I heard it! I just heard it over my machine. Are you so sure that roses don't scream?
Yes, Mr. Klosner. I'm so sorry. Good night!
Klosner went back to his house. He was deep in thought. He then moved the machine back into his house. The next morning, he moved the machine out from his house again. This time, he moves it close to a big tree. He puts on his earphones and fetches his axe. He then swung as hard as he could at the tree trunk.
Oh.
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 Oh. He was shocked by the sound. He quickly touched the gash on the tree, murmuring,
Oh, tree. I'm so sorry. Oh, but I'm sure it will heal. Yes, I promise it will heal.
So what's the problem?
Come on, you gotta hear this. Follow me. Okay. Please put on this earphone and tell me what you're hearing.
Posner swung the axe on the trunk again. Suddenly, a big branch fell off the tree. Dr. Scott quickly ran away, leaving the earphones behind. Posner was shocked and stared at the big branch, which then cracked his machine into pieces.
Great heaven, that was a new one. I thought it had got you.
What did you hear?
Hear what?
In the earphones, what did you hear?
I don't know.
What did it sound like, Scott?
Probably feel like a noise of branch breaking.
Scott, what did it sound like? Tell me now.
I don't know.
Alright, never mind. You stitch it up.
Don't be silly. I can't stitch through wood.
You have iodine?
Yes? So?
Paint the cut with iodine now.
Don't be ridiculous. Let's just leave it.
Paint it with iodine now.
Okay, okay, calm down. I do it. That should do it nicely. Tomorrow I will come back and look at it again.
And put some more iodine?
Yes, if necessary.
Alright. You will heal. Don't worry. Thank you, Scott. Come on, let's go.
The next morning, he moves the machine out from his house again. This time he moves it closer to a big tree. He puts on the earphone and swung the axe as hard as he could at the trunk of the tree. Oh.